What's going on, everyone? RJ here with CB Tech. Today's video is going to be my first thoughts and impressions on the Acer Liquid Zest Plus. Sounds more like a liquid soap, something like that. Anyway, had this phone for quite some time, and I've been very impressed with this device. Now, I'm recording right now on the Galaxy S7 in full 1080. Reason why I'm saying that is at the end of the video, I will give you a little selfie video like this right here from the Acer in full 1080 as well. Hope it supports full 1080. If not, it'll be 720. But anyway, kind of give you an idea in a full lit room and everything. I know it's not a full camera comparison or full camera test, but it's what I can do right now. So let's go ahead and get in with this first thoughts and impressions. So this phone is very solidly made. It's a really nice phone from Acer. I like the blue color in the back. Now in the back here, of course, you get your flash, some kind of laser type focus down here, your rear camera, of course, your really nice Acer branding here, as well as your rear speaker. On the right side, of course, is your power button, volume rocker here. On top is the headset jack. On the front is your circular receiver. You can't really see it till you get like right there. You can see it there. And your front-facing camera here and your Acer branding down there at the bottom. Now, on the bottom of the phone, you get your microphone and micro USB charging port. The left is nothing at all. It's clean. On the back, of course, I done told you. So, yeah, that's pretty much the basics of the phone. Now, you can remove the back cover here. And you will see that the battery is internal. It's a major 5,000 milliamp hour battery. And up top right here is your SD card slot. Over here, now this phone does take a micro SIM card. So it's not a nano SIM card, it's micro SIM card and all that kind of stuff there. So go ahead here, it's made out of plastic and all that kind of stuff there. So go ahead and put it back together here. Now powering the phone on, it's got a 720p display and the screen looks really good. The phone is very solid, it's very smooth. I got Nova Launcher on here and it just works very well. I see very little hiccups. It just works very well. And honestly, I got really nothing that negative to say about it, except for a couple things that I will get into here. So I'm going to give you just a couple of specs here of this device. Now this phone here does run the 1.3 gigahertz MediaTek MT6735, which is an octa-core processor with a Mali T720. So it's not the most powerful processor in the world, but this phone does work very well. Gaming wise, I really don't have any idea. I don't really game a whole lot or do any kind of gaming test very much on my channel. But as far as basic use and, social media, stuff like that, this phone works like a champ. Now going over here, it's got a 5-inch display. It says 5-inch, but it's actually a 5.5-inch display at 720p. It does have 2 gigabytes of RAM as well as 16 gigabytes of ROM. So basically what you can expect there. And the phone is just very solid. I mean, I got to be honest with you. I have used this phone like crazy. Call quality is really good. Reception seems to be a little on the low side. It's not, don't have the best reception in the world. But, sometimes you got to take the good with the bad, when it comes to phones like that. Camera quality seems to be hit and miss. And here it may look okay. It may not. I haven't really tested it with this light above me here. But, of course, I do all these tests here with no microphones, no special effects, nothing. It's just all, real video. So, with a 5.5-inch 720p display, this phone, I think, runs 6.0. Let's go down here and verify that. So, this phone, yes, of course, this phone does run the Marshmallow. So, yeah, Marshmallow here. Probably won't get anything else but Marshmallow. Nothing any different there, but I gotta be honest with you, the phone runs very solid. Of course, you got your drop down here. A lot of cool features. You got stuff like, flashlight. You got location. You got cast, hotspot. It has a float collar. It's got a voice, like a screen recorder built into the phone, which is really cool as well. And the phone just works. You can't see it there, but it is just so smooth and so fluid. And honestly, for $100, it's one of the better phones I've used. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not seeing any glitches with it. The battery is decent. It's a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, and the battery is okay. It's not the greatest battery in the world, like the Moto E4 Plus or even the Fiesta 2/X Charge. But it does do very well. I think a lot of it has to do with the reception in my area. It's always trying to struggle to get the best reception, and that can also kill the battery a lot more as well. The screen does get pretty bright and pretty vibrant. I mean, right here is like, you know, the brightest screen, and you can't really tell it here, but the screen is really bright, and honestly, it's very vibrant. I mean, that screen just looks really good on this device. Sometimes scrolling down here is not the most responsive, of course it was then, but overall, I gotta say, this phone's $100, and it's just been a very solid device. Now, like I said, cameras is hit or miss, and lower light, not a grain, stuff like that, but that's to be expected. You know, this is an Acer phone. I love the back color of it here. The back color is really nice. Now, this thing does claim to have DTS HD premium sound out of this little rear speaker down here. And I gotta be honest with you, unless you're in a very quiet environment, like you're in a room or sitting in a kitchen, your phone's laying flat, you're gonna hear your phone ring. If you got a phone and a kickstand or like, you know, a mini tripod, you're going to hear YouTube videos, whatever it may be. But if you got your phone in your pocket, or if you're in a louder environment, you better have your phone like right here if you want to hear it ring. Because I'm telling you, it's not the loudest ringer in the world. It's really suffering there a whole lot. Now back here above the camera is a very small, can't see it because it's so small, but like a secondary microphone. And honestly, I've not done enough video tests to see how the audio quality is. So at the very end of this video here, I will hook this up here and, you know, finish the video off, showing you the front-facing camera in full 1080 if it does support that and everything else. So just for my first thoughts and impressions, the phone is solid, $100. If somebody was to say, do you recommend it? I would say yes. Depends on what you want in the phone. If you want something that's going to get you by, that's going to work solid with a big battery, with OTG, with some fairly decent cameras. Like I said, I haven't really done a lot of outdoor testing, nothing like that. But anyway, that's just my first thoughts and impressions here of the Acer Liquid Zest Plus. Very solid phone. So at the end of this video here, I will change cameras, and you will see this right here. Finish the video off in this same lighting, no microphone, just raw video and all that kind of cool stuff. So if this was helpful and informative, hit the like button. Any questions you may have, leave it below. Subscribe if you haven't. And let's go ahead and get in with this test. Okay, everyone, so here is the front-facing video here of the Acer Liquid Zest Plus. Unfortunately, it has a 720p max front camera. Now it's in the same spot as the Samsung was, and so it is in 720. And looking here, it is brightened up a lot, but it kind of changed the color of my shirt a little bit, and it looks kind of, I don't know, I guess I'll find out whenever I do all the editing and everything and getting everything all set up. But this is the microphone in the same distance away here on the Acer Liquid Zest Plus. So camera don't look too bad here. Of course, I will know more when it's all finished and uploaded and everything. But very solid device. I really do like it. It's just under normal 100-watt lit bulb, recording in 720p. Front-facing cameras. This is what you can expect here, you know, in just a normal lit room with the Acer phone. So if this was helpful and informative, like I said before, hit the like button. Any questions you may have, leave it below, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all in the next video.